I moved to Korea and pretended I didn't understand. Until I confronted them. A few months ago, I moved to South Korea for a university exchange program. I was born in the US, but my mom is Korean, so I grew up hearing the language at home. I'm not perfect at speaking it, but I can hold a conversation and I understand almost everything when people speak at a normal pace. Since I look more like my dad, I'm half Korean, half American. A lot of people assume I don't understand Korean. Sometimes I let them think that. It gives me a chance to see how people act when they believe no one's listening. At orientation, I met a bunch of international students, but I became really close to a French girl named Amélie. We instantly clicked because we were both figuring things out together. Navigating the subway, eating at random restaurants, getting lost around campus. During our first week, we ran into a group of 3 Korean guys. Amélie leaned over and whispered, "Oh my god, those guys are so handsome. Especially the one in the leather jacket." I laughed, but I was already watching how they acted. They carried themselves with that overconfident vibe, like they knew everyone was staring at them. They came over, greeted us in English, and even offered to show us around the city. Amélie was thrilled. What they didn't know was that I understood every word they said to each other when they thought we couldn't. And that's when things got ugly. One afternoon in the hallway, I overheard one of them say, "The foreigner with the big eyes," he meant Amélie, "looks like a doll, but the other one, the half-Korean, she's probably here just to find a Korean boyfriend. Girls like that are always easy." Another laughed and added, "Yeah, we could have some fun before she realizes what's going on. They always go back to their countries anyway." My face burned with anger, but I kept quiet. I just glanced at them as if I didn't understand. Later Amélie asked me, "What were they laughing about? Probably some joke, right?" I just answered, "Yeah, some joke." A few days later, one of the guys walked up to us in the cafeteria. He smiled at Amélie first, then turned to me and said in English, "You two should come out with us sometime. We can show you how to drink soju, go to karaoke. It'll be fun." Amélie nudged me and whispered excitedly, "See, I told you they're so handsome. We should go." I let him keep talking for a minute, with that smug confidence that he was charming us. Then I leaned forward, looked him straight in the eye, and said in Korean loud and clear, "So I'm the naive one who came here just to get a Korean boyfriend. The one you said was easy." The silence was instant. His friends froze like statues. Amélie didn't understand the words, but she definitely understood the way their faces turned pale. The guy stammered, "And no, wait, that was just a joke." I crossed my arms and replied, still in Korean, "A joke." Lucky for me, I understood every single word. They didn't know what to do. Within seconds, they scrambled out of the cafeteria while the students around us stared. Amélie grabbed my arm and whispered, "What just happened? What did you say? Why did they run off?" I just smiled and told her, "Let's just say you won't find them so charming anymore." From that day on, the guys never spoke to us again, and honestly, their shocked faces were worth everything.